doing? We are back to some level books. Hopefully they shouldn't be too bad. We hope everyone's doing well. I'm excited. We're starting more talking about I'm sure the others will be that cat. He doesn't care. I do hope everything is rested. Sleeping. And it's a rainy day. It's supposed to rain tonight over in my area. We'll see about that. It was cloudy today. Now that we've refreshed ourselves somewhat, let's consider all the claimants as Raj and Kona have completed every feat thus far and hold 5 keystones apiece. For Plamat would be equal with them, but for Bakulja, it's left as short. Conniving Bracket didn't so much as lift a finger for the feat of proof and wreak havoc for the feat of ice. He have more than 3 keystones at most. And I think he can simply steal it against him. Sorely mistaken. It will be taken back what is mine. Sweet. Yeah, we'll get him for it. I fear that reclaiming your keystone may not be enough. That is, if Bakulja does, unleashing a ball of Armando is the indication. Yeah, he's bound to be more. Using this lead, we anticipate that he'll move to obtain the remaining keystone before disrupting his rival's attempts. We may all find ourselves being forced to take from one another. Can't say I'd be comfortable with that. Neither will I surrender my claim to the throne so easily. It's for the sake of preserving the happiness of my people will do what I must. The last 2 keystones we require are those of the Holy Overpass and the Lay of the Brotherhood. The former depicts the cessation of hostilities between Morajan and Sprawl, force of the Vtuber, specifically near a village called XIV. That's where I was born, if you recall. I haven't been back there since Papa took me in when I was a baby. There's the Lay of the Brotherhood takes place, however. It is unclear. Saab had said that before an explorer came seeking the audience with Dawntrail. A little more than that. Eorzi has a similar tale. Explorer Kenran befriended 2 heavy known as Aldera before commencing his travels across Tyrol. He journeyed through several times afterwards, but was ultimately lost at sea. Yes, that is a commonly held belief. The 2-headed king certainly sounds like Papa. Like his Kenran telling us to come to Tyrol. Indeed arrived some 80 years ago, the capital may not have been built yet. Vestiges of Yakui architecture notwithstanding. Wait, I said Otto. And Henry must have met with Don's and Mamouk. Oh, is that a city? of the greatest in Toronto once upon a time. So you don't know which is home. It too lies in Yorktail, not far from Yorktail. And all things considered, Yorktail seems the obvious choice for our next destination. Here, the safest method of travel is by dirigible. We should make for the landing once our preparations are complete. We're riding one of Krona's balloons. Can't be any worse than ships, can they? Let's hope for the best. I feel sorry, I'm not sure. That's just an unsure. Good luck! Where do they want us to head to? Over here, babe. There's a goal. The next flight to Dawntrail will be leaving shortly. Passengers are asked to keep hands, legs, and luggages inside the dirigible at all times. We can do that. Now where are we going? What will the place look like? Are we sure that thing will stay in the air? All the way to Yorktail? Are you ready? Bags packed and our goodbyes? There's no going back once we lift off. Not that I'm nervous or anything. I'm just making sure that you're not nervous. We'll be fine. Who am I kidding? My knees will stop shaking. Will you hold my hand just until I'm settled my nerves? Wow, rude. No, we'll hold your hand. Don't be the kind bunny. I'll try not to crush your hand. I'm frail. I'm a boy failure. All blue and totally, of course. I'll wait as long as you need. Sorry to delay you, but you're able to discover the origin of Kryle's earring. Huh? Is that so? I said before that it gained popularity in Dawntrail as a protective word. Travelers, correct? That's right. Tracked down the elderly merchant from whom the first sales were attributed. According to him, the design imitates an accessory worn by foreign mage he'd met at a market some 20 years ago. Little did he know that Charming's taste of salt proved to be commercial triumph. A foreign mage wearing this earring could only be grandfather. The merchant happened to mention which market? One in Yorktail, to where it seems you're already bound for. Good. And I shall seek my next clue once we arrive. Is it a mere coincidence that brought my grandfather there? Or yet another discovery to look forward to. Thank you both for coming all this way. Anything for the third promise. Good luck with the rest of the rite. Thank you, I won't let you down. It's got bored this dirigible, and I'm good as there. Last call for you, passengers to Dawntrail. I really hope she wins. Dawntrail will test her mettle without a doubt. The next Dawn servant must be willing to bear the full weight of this nation's history, no matter how heavy it may be.
The fierce Chapral hunters who laid claim to this land call it the Azure Forest, XIV. Battered by meteors in ancient times and colored mesmerizing shades of blue and green by nature, it is easy to understand why the place is so named.
It's beautiful. No.
It is here, where the Chapral and Mamulja once battled for dominance, that the right of succession would reach its climax.
Oh, come to Dawntrail, everyone. This'll be a fun. It's okay, we understand.
You all right?
I don't think
I've never been good with heights.
Oh, you sweet summer child.
The vegetation is far denser than in Kozamautka.
Is that how you pronounce it, Kozamautka? You see, this is why I butcher the heck out of everything. Kozamautka. I kept saying it was Kozamauka.
I suggest you pay more attention to the ground, unless you want to walk straight into a cenote.
And I would have said that wrong too.
Sinkholes filled with rain and groundwater. Many meteors fell here long ago, it is said, and after they struck the earth, it became susceptible to erosion. Deep as some of the pits are, you'll not climb out in a hurry should you take a tumble. So, don't take a tumble.
It was one time.
Is the Chapral community depicted in the Lay of Repast close by?
Probably most likely be
Aye.
located there.
We need but follow the path a short way west.
Right. I can't stand here with my knees knocking forever. Let's get going.
Yep, we have to head. Head on out there. Alright. And we're adjusting some things. Oh, there we go. Music is really calm. Thicker vegetation comes reduced visibility. Advise you to keep someone in sight at all times. And then you leave me. Well, their yawns to surface. And the notice. What are you doing to surface? Oh. Good, everyone's accounted for. You left me behind, Aaronville. How dare you? How dare you do that to me, the bunny boy? Express is up ahead and let's be on our way. Dad? Really? Not sure who our dad is. Might be Gaius, might be Raban. Who knows? Oh my god. I love that though. First we have to head to over here. The tomb to the right immediately. Alright. Now we can go. Aaronville was not exaggerating about the Senate's. It'd be a grueling ordeal to climb out of one. Well, thankfully we made it here without incident. It's not valley any longer. Let's see, what does it look like? Ready to head on in? I guess? Where are we headed to now? Our first test should be finding the lector. Hopefully our relative tardiness will not reflect poorly on us. The third promise in a retinue, I presume? You presume right. I seek the Dawn Servant Selector. Then come and join us in the Garden of Stars, the village center. Everyone is waiting for you. Everyone's waiting for her? Sounds pretty. Everyone? And who might that be? There's but one way to find out. Come, let us follow him.
At last, we are graced by the presence of the third promise.
Yes, we are. And you are an idiot.
If I'd known we'd be waiting on your mangy hide, I wouldn't have bothered with Ligarmanda in the first place.
You self-serving piece of weaver dung! Do you have any idea how many could have been hurt?
Now that we are assembled, let us begin. My name is Hunmuruk. As a Brash Rash, I have the honor of serving as a lector on behalf of my people.
That's how you pronounce it? Rush, rush. Yeah, I'm butchering the heck out of that.
As all four claimants must be present for this feat, we have eagerly awaited your arrival.
Yeah.
Third promise. If you would please join us. Thus far, you have faced each other as rivals. The feat of repast, however, will test your cooperation. You must complete this challenge in teams of 2.
What? You expect us to work with one of these weaklings?
Be warned. Only the triumphant team will receive keystones. I advise you to cooperate with your partner.
I want Kona.
Teams will be decided by lots. Those who draw the same color will be paired accordingly.
Oh, lovely. Kona, I want us to be teammates.
Twelve forbid Wuklamat is paired with Bakul Jaja. After all he's put her through, I wouldn't blame her if she did something rash. I might even help.
Claimants, please present your colors.
Red.
I have red.
Blue.
On separate teams, then. And the rest?
Red. Which means...
Kona!
Together again, as fate would have it.
Yes, good. Thank you. Thank you.
Victory's as good as ours.
With our claimants thus paired, so too is their opposition.
Not the one-head.
He can hear you, you know.
Listen well, for the trial that awaits you is as follows. Each team is to prepare a sample of traditional Shebrol cuisine. Shibruk Bibil.
Huh? We're making food?
And now we must cook. Another ludicrous feat.
It is not ludicrous, for you must know yourself how to prepare food. To be
So it
a
might
wonderful
seem,
leader,
but there's
apparently.
bound to be deeper meaning to it.
Yeah, there's bound to be something deeper. But making food sounds good.
Agreed. Given that the very future of our nation is at stake, all parts of this rite must have significance.
Our promises have grown rather promising, wouldn't you say?
Indeed. If I were to guess at the significance of the feat, few things reflect the history and development of a culture so clearly as its culinary traditions.
The variety of stewed dishes in Garlean cuisine bespeaks their agricultural roots and cold climes, true.
The peoples we've met on our journey, they've all had different practices involving food and drink. The Hanuhanu replenish their magical energies with reeds, while the Pelupelu have turned their fondness of beverages into a living. So basically, to know a people's cuisine is to know something of their ways.
There you
With
go.
each feat, we have deepened our familiarity with a given community's history and culture. Is this what Father intended for us all along?
Yes. Or at least that should be kind of the goal. To understand and better consider the ways of others.
But a leader with his vision must see that the past doesn't hold the answers we need. It is through embracing innovation, not adhering to tradition, that we will usher Tuli Yolal onto a more prosperous future. The rules are simple. The first team to prepare and partake of satisfactory Shibruk Bivir will be deemed victorious. You will be judged by your sample's taste and appearance, as well as your adherence to appropriate cooking techniques. Kitchens have been made available for your use. Note that you may be asked to retry should your dish fail to pass muster. Let the feat of repast begin.
I've never actually heard of Shibruk people before. What's it like, I wonder?
Fortunate that the feat's stipulations have frustrated Bakul Jaja's attempts to delay us. He serves him right. That's what he gets for endangering my people with his schemes. Why doesn't he just compete fairly? He's plenty strong and obviously has a mind for strategy. Twisted though it may be, I'll never understand him. Putting aside our competition for the moment, allow me to express how glad I am for this opportunity to work together. As I see it, our team possesses a distinct advantage. Of course we do. Any team I'm on is bound to succeed. Precisely. You mean we have an advantage in numbers? Yes. Our competition has a team of 6, and 2 claimants, a real gem Bakul Jaja's lackeys. Whereas we're a team of 9, that's 3 more people that we can mobilize. With the tasks suitably delegated, it should be a brisk affair to learn the recipes and assemble necessary ingredients. Too easy. Well, we mustn't be overconfident lest we kill a mistake that could have been easily avoided. Our first order of business should be determining the recipe Shibruk tribute. Hard to gather ingredients for a dish we know nothing about. Given the nature of this feat, asking for answers directly may prove less effective than simply observing the daily habits of Zabal people. Let us gather here once we have seen clues the village has to offer. Ma'am, put some clothes on. Standing on the edge of the cemetery in the midst of the dense forest. First is Zabal's home. It has a clearing up in the sky for stargazing. Settlement means here's beasts related to the crow. This gold shape is painted liberally upon the walls of their wooden dwellings. Spices, some entirely unfamiliar to me, nestled in the basket. One is called achiote, mostly used it to add a bit of color to our most popular dish, but its medicinal benefits are significant as well. Food ain't ready yet here. Oh, you aren't here for that? Apologies. I get people breathing down my neck constantly. I don't realize a proper meal takes time. I could tell you, friend. It is so delicious it's meant to be shared. Thus we are forbidden from divulging anything, or from whom you will himself. But your mentioning it has given me a fierce craving. I only hope there's still at a market. Oink. Cut loose and head to the Mongol. Speed is nothing but a fool's errand. You're a fool if you think you won't Tanner Heights for leather if we dare to return without keystones. Besides, we've taken them the house cat before. How difficult could a second time be? What are you looking at, Spectre? Mind your own business. Salt liquor? I'm a bunny. How dare you? Bright banana. Oh, that's pretty. Unusually colored banana peel has been neatly arranged on the ground, which appears to be smoking. Also, they just finished it. Looks so pretty. Gonna drop my magic. Jatika banana peel. A barely sweet girl is still underground oven. Oh, there's nothing like enjoying a tasty banana while you use the leaves in your cooking. something that you hear from like doing Hawaiian recipes, or you know that sometimes they do like roast a pig underneath brown or something like that. Banana peels. Kind of reminds me of something similar. Sorry I'm back. How did we discover that there's a book reading? True to your prediction, the villagers were forbidden from educating us correctly. However, many were still preparing it as one of the staple dish. Observation of the techniques yielded clues enough. A lady blending local herbs and spices while only too happy to spread them as a good practice. Neither confirming nor denying any relation to Yipper. The one in particular, she attributed with all comments felt at Chiyote. To summarize, this dish is one of the flavored combinations of spices, include achiote, steamed underground with natural or banana leaves. And our assumptions are correct. We must now learn where and how to prepare things. Staple cuisine and some cuisines for people's hand, which I think are going to schedule this magic courses while you all are exploring local vegetation and all the ground. Just have everything you need in regards to meat and spices. Leave it to Master Gleeman. At that, we should next do the upper task. Some gather ingredients that you should make ready in the kitchen. We can help prepare the kitchen. Permit me to assist as well. Ovens will doubtless require firewood and have some experience in the gathering. I too shall be glad to volunteer my name. And the rest of us will gather ingredients. I can make quick work with the spices and herbs myself. I'm happy to lead someone through safe holy work. They will perform their representations. As for the new rules, we are incapable of acquiring that much money. Rewards, we won't buy new jewelry and things. We only go on the job, which is far below things. Such an excursion may be time-consuming. Perhaps we have to try bargain. Bridges are communication for locals, after all. Namachi, Mira, would you accompany on the errand? Yep. No better way to protect my appetite. Good, let us view out the task then. I'm dead. Diplomat, yeah, to carry me. The cook Orianji mentioned might be persuaded to spare us a few. Ow. Somewhere up here. Hello again, did you need something? A jewel used for purpose other than? No. I just used up my last. I'll have to travel to the lower forces for more. Golmaji Grove is the source for the finest jewel leaves you'll find. While variants you sometimes see in the city markets can't compare. It helped to avoid such a lengthy venture, but if there's no other way to obtain our degree, keep to Heartland we shall have. Allow me to save you the trip. Traveling there requires that you go through XIV, but it has caved in due to the recent storm I expect. What? That means we can't get our new jewel leaves. But we can, can't we? If there were no other way of procuring them, we'd have suspended this week for us all for its objective. Perhaps. Anyway, apologize for the interruption. Having heard your conversation, I felt compelled to chime in. That's very kind of you. Any last-minute advice you'd be willing to share us? Only to undertake the feat of the risk passed with an empty stomach. A delicious but daunting dish to finish. I can't wait. Still, there are no leaves here, and we can't travel for more. How are we supposed to gather all our ingredients? These feats are meant to deepen our understanding of the peoples and cultures to the Yola. So perhaps there's something about those that we yet to learn. Something of significance other than its recipe and ingredients. I see, like who was the first to make it. Its history. That sort. If it's Yakdale history here, you should start with the old war. Between those Ball and Mahota, right? These forests have borne witness to centuries of warfare, the evidence of which remains a scar upon the earth. To know the end of the bloodshed is to know Girard. Huh? What does steam did Rock have to do with bloodshed? Precisely the question must be answered. Vexing, though such a detour may seem, I can think of no other way to approach this peak. In that case, you may wish to visit the site of the settlement ruined by the war. Village of Ilyanesa lies a short distance to the east. Village of Ilyanesa? Understand. Thank you for your help. Come, let's go and see this place. And gently shaking his head. Sounds so. So this is the village of Ilianeso. What's left of it? It's a place of light and life. Great-grandfather called it home, in fact. Ew! Wookie boo! I didn't know you were in Dawntrail. Picking up lumber from the XIV. Heard the third promise was on her way to the site of deep historical significance. We immediately saw another opportunity to be of service, and so followed you here. Wookie was the shipwright who came to our aid during the feud of rings. Pleasure. You're a member of the third promise's retinue, I presume. For the moment I am. Their name's Kona. Please make your acquaintance. That's a good name. Familiar name. Where have I heard? Kona? As in, a second promise of Tuliola. To think I addressed the Dawntrail with so son is some kind of entertainer. Such disrespect I cannot be. Excuse, please. Make your gun in. Okay, boo, no! I take no offense. Do not dwell. Alright then, I shan't dwell on it. And right on cue, at least he's consistent. I understand you wish to learn about the Zivir Pibi. I am forbidden by the to divulge any information regarding its preparation. I'm happy to share what I know of Dawntrail's history. You'd appreciate that. In its most basic sense, the conflict between Israel and Mulja was of one land. Mulja lived in the lower forest, where the thick canopy obscures the sun and soil. The soil is unforgiving with crops, strove them to covet the upper forest. And with Israel, they launched a determined campaign to seize it for themselves. Good advantage ever favors higher ground, and Jabal forces upper hand against invaders, rebuffing them time and time again. But as the state of this village would attest, the tide eventually turned. What brought it about? Something you know all too well, blessed siblings. You must understand, Mulja were once a people as such at war with themselves that they were with others. The Hubigo, the Bonoa, Dobro, sought to assert dominance over the others, even as they engaged in Zabral and battle. An effort to strengthen bonds and discourage infighting, Hubigo and Bonoa leaders arranged a marriage between their children. However, this political measure altered the course of history in ways no one could have ever imagined. It was long believed that partners of different clans could not have children together. But then it happened. A child arrived, shared the blood of Hubigo and Bonoa both. A two-headed Mamulja. Thus, with tremendous physical strength and magical prowess, he grew into a mighty warrior before eventually rising versus Otarsh, ruler of all three clans. Such qualities would dispose anyone into leadership, character notwithstanding. Under the Outarch, newly united Mamulja became the force to be feared. War soon came to a head. I think it best you see the results first. Let us visit another battlefield from that time. There shall continue the tale.
This is where most battles were fought between the Shabral and Mamulja, the Shobrit Cinderfield.
A field of cinders, indeed. How fierce their clashes must have been.
The war over these lands began after the Yoqui's departure some 500 years ago. And for 4 centuries thereafter, the two enemies repaid violence with violence, a constant stream of minor skirmishes punctuated by massive slaughter.
Until Father ended their endless conflict 80 years ago.
Accompanied by a retinue of only 6, the Dawn Servant opposed both armies and brought the fighting to a standstill.
First they sealed Valley Armanda at full strength, and now this.
It was during this armistice that both sides gathered for negotiations at the Dawn Servant's behest.
For too long, you have been bound by your ancestors' violent legacy. It is past time you broke free of it.
Tell that to the Scale Scum! We fight to protect what is rightfully ours. If not for their greed, we'd be living in peace.
Puff your tails and scurry off, then! Cowards like you ill deserve the bounty of this forest. Even should one of you succeed in vanquishing the other, your triumph will last only until a new invader arrives. Tell me, do you know of the vast continent that lies far to the east, where numerous nations vie for dominance? You do not. And why should you? Affairs beyond the salt we have no intention to cross are of no consequence to us. Not until those affairs come to Tural, like our honored visitor here.
He's from across the ocean.
I've been to the ocean before, and it's nothing but water farther than the eye can see. What sort of vessel could possibly reach its end?
That such technology exists is indisputable, as is foreign powers' awareness of Tural. If any such country were to develop a taste for Turali soil and bring to bear the might of innovations we can only imagine, what do you suppose happens then? You do not know the warlords of the East, but you know that if they came, they would not settle for a single forest. By joining hands, we might create a unified front, an alliance capable of repelling them or any other foe. There is no greater proof of these than my companions and I. Alone we are weak, but together we triumphed over Valigarmanda.
What? You defeated the Sky Ruin?
Yes.
I'd take you for a liar if the sting of our own defeat wasn't still fresh.
Their coordination was indeed impressive. How the Pelu stymied our efforts to cripple the Yokui's legs and defend our ballistas. And when we withdrew to strike again from a distance, the Hanu called the winds to make our arrows miss their marks. In seeking to exploit their weaknesses, we only subjected ourselves to their strengths.
Those strengths are born of cooperation. The guiding principle of the nation we envision.
But our feud has lasted for centuries. How do you expect us to join hands now?
Ha ha! Give us an evening to convince you.
And so began that legendary banquet. One would not expect sworn enemies to abruptly drink to each other's health, and, indeed, a tense silence hung over the venue. But then, the Dawn servant called for the exchange of traditional cuisine. So it was that the Mamulja partook of spiced meat, and the Chebral steamed najul. Before long, delight manifested upon the faces of those present, each side impressed by the other's dish. Seeing this, the Dawn servant laughed and declared once more. Their flavors, he said, would be even better combined, and he proceeded to help them prepare the new creation.
That's Seabrook Pibil, I'd wager.
It is a marriage of Shabral and Mamulja cultures, and proof of their newfound cooperation. The Dawn servant had asked for a single evening, but the feasting is said to have lasted 3 days and 3 nights. So delicious was their repast. In the end, a peace accord was reached, and the Dawn servant's words at that time still illuminate our way forward.
Ignorance begets a strife. Understanding begets fellowship.
Sorry. It's just to think that he ended an age-old conflict with food. It's all so absurd. It's somehow so very papa, I couldn't help but laugh.
Ignorance begets strife. Understanding begets fellowship.
Now then, I trust you understand the significance of Shibruk Bibil and the history it has written.
Absolutely. Thank you for sharing the story with us. What's wrong? Someone was there, you say?
Perhaps our competition is cooking up some scheme or another.
Something bitter and half-baked, no doubt.
Really did live up to his words. He traveled the lands and learned about our people's myriad cultures. We're doing the same now. it is. Offered by the two factions, these weapons symbolized their vow that they would never again raise arms against each other. Offered up by the two. Since this feat demands a journey through history, I thought it only logical that a monument like this might steer us true, especially one at the heart so significant of a battlefield. Amati, Akira, could you help me search this area for clues? Tell me if anything catches your eye. Sure thing. Look here. The soil has been recently overturned. Ooh, someone's buried a box. Wow. I would have been satisfied to find only a hint. Here they are, fresh and no jewel leaves. There's poetry in hiding them in this battlefield, given that it was central to the war they helped at. So you planned all this from the start. Thank you again, Wukifu. We wouldn't have found these leaves without your help. It's my honor to render assistance. And with apologies to present company, allow me to offer my encouragement as well. Third promise. Ever since I witnessed your performance in the feat of reeds, it's certain that you were the claimant most worthy of leading our nation. While devise solutions to the Hanu stealing crops, you alone sought to know their culture and revive Ihana, if it seemed unrelated to your task. My humble opinion, no one cares more for the people of Tuliyola and what they hold dear. Oh, he looked down. Should you again require the historical musings of an old shipwright, I'm ever at your service. Now, I take my leave. Thank you. I cannot argue with that. We have what we need. Let us return to each box. Oh. Kona knows it's right though. successful. Mother should be back soon, I expect. I hope so. I'm famished. How did everyone fare? Get the usual leaves. Okay, Blue came along and helped us clean them. Okiville was there? I would have liked to say hello. Yes, he gave us an important history lesson. Jaja brought an end to the centuries of warfare. Surprises me a little, but to achieve set piece through cuisine is something else entirely. Maybe to my old man we find the oddest solutions. How about the rest of you? Is our kitchen ready? Everything should be in order. Ryanje and I made another tour of the village and borrowed the cooking utensils we needed. No intention of what we need them for, of course. I am pleased to report that we are stocked with the finest firewood this forest had on offer. Spoken like a true expert. And Phil and I found a brook, so we should have meat aplenty. It was a spirited creature, so much that its hunters fell down a sinnoh trying to catch it. What part of never speak this to anyone did you not understand? I picked a good portion of local herbs, with particular attention to the seeds that yield achiote. Told our resident astrologer to find the appropriate measurements of seasoning as well. Through further inquiry did I determine the ideal balance of spices. And all that remains is to prepare the dish itself. I presume that's at least one among us is versed in the culinary arts. I can hardly claim profound skill, but I have cooked for myself. Have the rest to me. can hardly claim profound. Leave the rest to me. And you. I hope I could use your adventurous grit when it comes to skinning the brook. My mouth is watering already. Without further delay, then. Let's do this.
Oh, it smells so good.
Good, there is still time. I shall prepare our sample at once.
At first, I wasn't sure about being stuck with the one head. But better that than playing nanny to the mewling house cat.
Be quiet, Buckle Jaja. No one cares what you think.
Huh. Act tough all you like. Victory will be ours.
It's ready. Apologies for the wait. We submit to you our Shibruk Pibil.
This looks amazing!
The dish is prepared by using the culinary techniques of the Mamulja to cook the spiced meats favored by the Jabral. It is a symbol of peace between their two peoples after centuries of war.
Both the ingredients and your methods appear to have been correct. Now then. In taste, texture, and aroma, you have recreated Shibruk Bibil admirably.
Thank you.
Granted, anyone might well achieve similar results by following the recipe to the letter. But you went a step further. You sought to learn the cultural significance of the dish, about Yoctel's history of violence and your father's role in ending it. Your willingness to take lessons from the past befits aspiring Dawn servants. And for that, I commend you. All that remains is to partake of your creation, gained only through experience.
Now this is something I'm definitely good at.
Ahem. I believe we have yet to receive our assessment. Ours is also a faithful example of Shibruk Pibil, as you will no doubt agree.
I see. While your effort looks the part, unlike the second and third promises dish, it lacks its defining aroma.
Oh, they didn't make it.
Preposterous! The meat was marinated and spiced before being steamed in an earthen oven. This is Shibruk Pibil.
No.
Oh? And what about the Jatika banana leaf?
It's because of you that we couldn't get any damn leaves! You can't fault us!
But the second and third promises had no such difficulty, did they? That which they needed they acquired simply by showing interest in our history and heritage.
Ugh, it's just some crusty old leaf. What difference could it make?
It's history. It's their history. You gotta respect their history. That's more than that.
Your dish lacks an essential ingredient. As you have failed to demonstrate an adequate understanding of Shibruk Pibil, I must deem your performance unsatisfactory.
Woo!
Your team will not receive keystones.
This was stupid anyway.
Ay, ay, ay.
His ambition only grows more intense. That someone could harbor such dark thoughts towards family.
What do I care for this sham of a feat? I can always take what I need later.
This is delicious! The brook is so tender it melts in your mouth, and the way the najou leaf rounds out these spices is sublime. This is the taste of harmony. Someone who only knows brute force and deception could never appreciate it.
Choke on your harmony.
Come. Finish your meal. That too is part of the feat.
Don't have to tell me twice. Ah, that was bliss.
It was palatable enough, I suppose.
Palatable? Come on, you know you like it. Ay, ay, ay. Cats are very particular.
To you, who have successfully performed the feat of repast, I present these keystones.
Only 1 feet left.
Well, I should get going then. I'm glad that I wasn't paired with one of the others.
We can do better than that, surely.
Yeah, we can.
The 6th keystone is ours. Thanks for all your help, everyone. I forgot something important.
What did you forget?
Was there any shipwreck people left? I could really use another helping.
No. It was so good. I'm already looking forward to having a shipwreck preview again. Here, Kira. Oh, here you are. Ultimate objective of the raid. Wise travel to Namook and undertake the feet of the Brotherhood without delay. Wise, yes, but impossible. Turn traverse, which connects the upper forest, gives Heartland still impassable. Is there no other route? Afraid not. Work to clear the path is underway then. So I'm hopeful we can resume our dreams. And let us use this time as we see. I'd like to explore the village's grounds. Miracle with a buy stranger. There you go. We have no other engagements. I'll come with you. Fully prove that I am very capable of keeping my feet. Though I shouldn't rejoice in our delay, it does afford me an opportunity to look into my own or to visit the yacht. That's right, Albu did say something about the 4 moons coming from 3 decades back, didn't she? I'll come with you. Wanna join us? Yeah, I'll join. Do you require assistance? The fallen mage passed through Ixbrock roughly 20 years ago, possibly carrying a young child. Do you remember him? Why do you ask me this? Who is this man to you? He may have been my grandfather. I wish to know what brought him here. Grandfather? Not by blood, but he is family nonetheless. Fallen mage didn't stuck aloof. That's him. So far his identity is concerned, I trust you are satisfied. I am. More than that, however, I cannot say. Why not? I simply cannot. I beg your forgiveness and understanding. Very well, I will not press. Thank you for confirming his presence here. Rest I will discover myself. Out of more genuine curiosity, I have another question. If the Yakui once dwelled in these forces, where was that exactly? General curiosity indeed, but yes. Before they withdrew Urkapacha, some 5 centuries ago, the Yakui claimed Yaktail as their own. That's where they must have had their visions. Thank you. That answers much and more. I understand what it means to long for one's family. So believe me when I say that, though my position forbids me from aiding you further, I wish you nothing but success. Helping the third promise find the Golden City, you'll surely find the answers to your questions. Thank you. Speaking of which, I have a query of my own for you, Kira. Huh? May I request a moment of your company? Huh? Me? Go on. We'll wait for you. What do you want to ask of me? Let us head to the cenote behind this village. Now, what do you want to talk about? Turn it around! My intention to see you off without saying anything, but Mistress Cryos, please soften my resolve. As the leader of our community, glad to see that the Third Promise has surrounded herself with such compassionate and trustworthy companions. Could you tell me of her journey thus far? Well, she had one of her stones taken by I mean, the little Jaja person. Seems Pride has been a source of great learning and growth for Wiclamai. It does me well to hear that. Excuse me. My daughter would be about her age. Girls rarely born with Cheval, so when she arrived the village was elated. Such joy I felt when I first held her, and when I found her at the bottom of the note. 3 years old, accident said, but I knew better. She'd been pushed. Though we never caught them, a suspicious figure was seen fleeting towards the Jatika heartland, towards Momo. Once bitter enemies, the Momolja and the Jabral learned to live in peace. But who could doubt the intent of such reprehensible act, targeting the child who would one day lead her people? Criminals sought to undermine the future of Jabal. I was determined not to let them succeed, so I let the memory of my daughter die in that cemetery. Gave her to the care of one person I knew who could protect her. Dawntrail. Cool, Chad. So your father. Though she was born to lead Jabal, it had greater plan for Wiclamai. Only the Dawntrail, I know the truth. But I must now take you into my confidence for one reason. If the villain who attempted to murder my daughter is indeed Momo, anchored towards the Jabal still burns. He's cut off guard once, I'll not suffer the same tragedy again. So I ask you, not as the Dawn Servant's elector, but as a father, to watch her forget the promise. Defend her from her enemies, so I may be lurking in the shadow. Will you do this for me? And I will. Thank you, from the bottom of my heart. Will you bear my question, answer me plainly, address me not as the Suffice it to say, this conversation must remain between us. Pray breathe not a word of this to anyone. This rendered me emotional. I had a moment to compose myself. Please do not keep the third promise waiting. have the moment. Oh. Back. So what did Hamu it's a secret. Alright, you don't have to say. More importantly, Heinbeck, try to think about even more rocks. Where are you going, Cryo? A nap does sound tempting. A moment, promise? You're one of our culture us. What do you want? But no, that would be most unwise. Why is that? Sure, your salted friend has an idea. What do you think? And they say house cats don't come when called. Follow me.
What is the meaning of this? And just how far do you plan on taking us?
Yeah, where are you taking?
Oh, Morok!
Yep, not standing for that one. Oh, thank you for the Wampa combo training. What?
Bakuljaja, you snake! If you want my keystone so badly, you deal with me and me alone. Leave the Elector out of this.
Of course you would, you little snake.
Is that all you think he is? Foolish kitty! This man is the reason we are here. Take a good look at him. Go on. Look. Surely you recognize your real father.
Don't believe us? Then ask your trusted Sellsworth. He heard it straight from the old man's mouth.
Is it true? Is Humuruk my...
Yeah.
Your silence says it all.
Now that you understand the situation, let's see those keystones. I'll even let you fight for them. Just you and me. If that adventurer attempts to interfere, I'll kill the old man myself!
You despicable, heartless fiend! Kinsman or no, I won't stand for you taking hostages! Come on then! You wanna fight? I'll give you a fight!
Oh, such heroic caterwauling promise. I'm shaking. Guard our hostage well. We wouldn't want to attempt any thoughts of rescue. By the by, Housecat, they've been instructed to put down Papa Dearest when you lose. Hopefully he settled his affairs.
Don't worry. I'm not losing to the likes of him. Well, what are you waiting for, you blessed bastards? It's 2 against 1. Don't tell me you're scared.
I know I didn't hear you right. You dare call us cowards? I'll kill you, kill you, kill you all! Don't look away, son. I want you to watch as I tear your beloved promise to shreds!
Hey, eyes on me. The house cat, remember? I'll say it again. I'm not losing to the likes of you. I'm going to become Dawn's servant, and I will protect my people!
What? You get to play as her? The skillful and combat games was also used the most powerful limit breakers. Not only do these attacks do upgrade damage, they recover HP as if early and often merge with foes. Let's see how this works.
So I can rip you to pieces! I'll cut you to shreds! Magic should be more... I'll make you eat dirt!
No more tricks, Bakul Jaja. We're sell...
I need to read those whole things again. I missed. Now we can skip that one.
should be more than enough for Miss Mittens. I'll make you eat that.
No more tricks, Bakuchaja. We're settling this here and now.
Still playing the part of the brave warrior. Amusing me, brother.
This rite has taught me so much. About my nation, my people, and myself.
Do you like these? Kitty.
What it means to live in peace. To greet each day in safety and happiness.
It's time we finished him. This is the end for you, kitten.
I know I can do it, I'm close.
What is the meaning of this? And just how far do you plan on taking us?
Come, you mangy house cat, so I can rend you to pieces! I'll cut you to shreds!
My magic should be more than enough for Miss Mittens.
I'll make you eat them!
No more tricks, Bakulchaja! We're settling this here and now!
Still playing the part of the brave warrior?
Miss Mittens is no longer using me, brother.
This rite has taught me so much! About my nation, my people, and myself!
Keep up!
How do you like this? Kitty.
What it means to live in peace. To greet each day with safety and happiness.
Irritating bastard!
It's time we finished her.
This is the end for you, kitten!
I'm the healer all the time.
Mangy house cut, so I can rip you to pieces! I'll cut you to shreds! My magic should be more than enough for Miss Universe. I'll make you eat dirt.
No more tricks, Bakuchaja. We're settling this here and now.
Simply the part of the brave warrior. No longer abusing each other.
This rite has taught me so much. About my nation, my people, and myself.
You like this? Here, kitty.
This is the end for you, kitten!
claim the title of Dawn's servant. I must carry on Papa's legacy, his love for our people.
Why won't you die? I'll show you the true power of the Blessed!
I will be the next Dawn servant, and I'll protect my people's happiness to the last! That's why there's no way I'll ever lose to the light of you!
What? But that was everything I had! I can't stand it anymore! Attack! We cannot lose!
Oh, the great Bakujaja needs help, I see. Send your whole army. You still won't win. I will prove my allies are right to believe in me.
Such confidence! Changed! She wasn't like this before!
Thank you. I'll take that back.
I reclaim what you stole.
No. How can this be? How could that puny house cat beat all of us?
You've caused nothing but trouble with your dirty tricks. Threatening the Hanuhanu, releasing Valyarmanda, harassing me is one thing, but you've endangered too many innocents. No more, Bakuljaja. I will not stand for it. If you even think of tormenting my people again, you will answer to me.
No. No.
And he goes and forgets he had the way blocked.
What? That was his doing?
The only part left in the saga is the Lay of the Brotherhood in Mamuk. The plan was to force you here so we could take the rest of your keystones.
So that's what he was up to. But, should you be telling us this?
You're a henchman, right?
What does it matter? You've beaten us. It's over. We'll release the hostage.
Hostage? Oh wait, I've already forgotten that they had her father as hostage. Yeah, let him go. He's just a guy. Now go and hug your father.
I'm sorry. I was careless.
Are you alright? So what Bakul Jaja said about you and me...
But to single-handedly defeat Bakul Jaja, you truly are the Dawn Servant's daughter. It has been my honor to bear witness to your journey. Promise.
Promise. Yes. That's what I am. I'm Gulul Jaja's daughter, and Tuli Hyolal's next Dawn servant. Come on. Let's rejoin the others.
Yeah, she is gonna be a great ruler. I can tell. Seems we're last to run. I'm glad everyone made it back safely. Thank you for having faith in me, keeping me out of the fight even when it got dirty. Been easy for you. Cool Jaja won't be last for him that then knows I think. He's hidden himself before he can stand up to such civilian. Or even when I stand alone. Which isn't to say I won't ask for your help when I need it, of course. I know better than that now. Yep. Ow. Earlier in the second Promises camp.
The passage to Mamuk remains blocked. For now, all we can do is try to rest and recover.
Oh, you're hungry.
Perhaps with a meal, as my sister would no doubt suggest. Shall we borrow the kitchens and prepare some Shibruk Bibil?
Yes.
So thou hast taken a liking to the dish. As we learn to appreciate the unfamiliar, 'tis only natural that we develop new affinities. There is no shame in this.
But there is in ignorance. I had barely considered what the people of Tudi Yolal hold dear. What hopes they harbor for the future. Our nation is built upon the bonds that Father forged during his journey across Tural. But so single-minded have I been in my advocacy of foreign innovations that I failed to understand my own people. Could someone who struggles to connect with the populace ever make a worthy Dawn servant?
To understand and connect with people is by no means easy. But there is something you can do to pave the way. Let them see you for who you really are. What makes you laugh and cry and rage. That sort of honesty is the first step towards mutual understanding and connection.
Understanding begets fellowship, as my father said. And yet, what you suggest does not come naturally to me.
I, too, have found it difficult to speak from the heart. In thy struggles, I see mine own, painful in their familiarity. Yet frightening though it may feel, if we are to move forward, we must indeed take that first step. Dispense with pretense, and simply be.
Do you remember when you first approached us, and we asked you why you wanted to become Dawn Servant? You said you wished to use the knowledge you acquired in Sharlayan for your country, and in doing so repay your father for the opportunities he afforded you. What won me over was not your ambition, but your motivation. So let your people know this. And in time, they'll come to support you as we do. You can't hide behind that stoicism forever.
Very well then. I will make a greater effort to be myself. By not being my usual self so much.
Other Banui. More Banui. So what's the state of Tynebeck Traverse? Still being cleared, I assume. Muruk said he would notify us as soon as the work was done. And perhaps now would be a good time to consider how we might reclaim Wilcomat's stolen keystone. Next week will be our last after all. Oh, I already got it back. What? When? Not to mention how this is what gold Jaja we're talking about. Well, it was a long story, but in other words, I girl bossed my way through things. Or slayed, dear travelers. What can I say? I have good friends to encourage and cheer me on. There you are. Our excavators have contact. The news of their success, Tynebeck Traverse is now safe for travel. Then we can finally make for Mamook. And think of it, isn't it Buckle Judge's home? Can only hope its residents don't share his winning personality. If it is indeed the city where Kenram first met the Dawn Servants, surely some civility will await us. I would not be so certain. It is true that the Dawn Servant received Kenram and Mamook is instrumental in the establishment of friendly relations between the Shabal and Mamulja. Since that time, most of the Mamulja have supported his peace have loved the city of the river abiding in the capital. What remains is the cloister of them. While these traditionalists do not take up arms against us, neither do they bear great love for outsiders. Whatever they're like, people of Mamuk are also to Leola. Friend to the Dawn Servant, it's my job to know them first of all. No. Oh, we'll be on our way then. Glad I could learn about where I came from. It's so much to both give to you. Besides, thank you for everything, Hamuruk. Next time. Take care. First, we make our way across the rich cinder field, due southeast. Farewell. Oh, you've grown indeed. She has indeed grown so much. Oh, someone's been doing it. slusher was my favorite. I just quadrupled my metformin. I'll be fine. Just tell me what to kill. I've only just returned myself and I make your compare catches. brings me one step closer to my dream. Got to do everything in my power to go the rest of the way. Over here, I didn't notice. That's good. We'll go over there. 335 yards to the north. wants to talk with me. No! So close. Well, I think that's where I'll end it for the night. I should be back on tomorrow, or maybe next stream. It all depends on how I feel on that book. But other than that, I'd like you all to keep being and have a wonderful rest of your night. I'll see you guys then. shit. See?